security professionals do not typically work on wide open battlefields. You operate in office hallways, retail aisles, schools, and corporate campuses. These are tight, high-traffic spaces where a threat can emerge at zero standoff distance. Yet, in 2026, Tennessee passed Senate Bill 1384 and House Bill 683, creating the new Enhanced Armed Guard certification. This law legally permits private security personnel to carry and deploy long guns, specifically rifle-caliber weapons, right in the middle of these crowded civilian spaces. Since that legislation took effect, our phones at Alliance Training and Testing have been ringing constantly. Armed guards across the state want to know when we are going to start offering the required 16-hour rifle certification course. Our answer is simple and it is final. We will not offer it. True professional security, guided by certified protection professionals, relies on a rigorous risk assessment and reducing liability. Injecting high-powered rifles into close-quarters civilian environments introduces catastrophic physical risks that contradict those basic safety principles. To understand exactly why deploying a long gun in a retail aisle is so dangerous, we must look at the physics of the ammunition itself, comparing a standard security sidearm to these newly authorized rifles. This bar chart shows the baseline metrics for a standard 9mm handgun round. It travels at about 1,100 feet per second and delivers roughly 400 foot-pounds of kinetic energy. Handgun ammunition is engineered to stop within its target. But look at a 5.56 rifle round. The velocity spikes to over 3,100 feet per second, generating over 1,200 foot-pounds of energy. That massive leap in kinetic energy creates an unstoppable over-penetration problem. It won't stop at the initial threat, easily tearing through drywall, wood framing, and standard commercial building materials. In a dynamic, high-stress scenario, a missed shot or a pass-through round will continue traveling with lethal force. That puts innocent bystanders sitting in adjacent offices, classrooms, or the next aisle over in direct, deadly danger. Rifles are built for distance. Firing them in a zero standoff environment guarantees a level of destruction that no amount of basic safety training can safely manage. When a collateral injury happens, the focus immediately shifts away from the physical destruction, straight to the post-incident investigation. Lawyers and investigators will start with one question: was the guard licensed and certified to carry that rifle? Once they confirm the guard was, their very next question will be, who trained them? Currently, Tennessee's rifle training standards for private security are loosely defined. Putting our name on a program that lacks comprehensive, expert-developed standards creates massive legal and reputational exposure that responsible academies refuse to accept. And beyond the legal risks, the numbers simply don't make sense to run the class. The state has intentionally restricted who can even apply for this new certification. This diagram breaks down the new law's filtering process. Applicants must have either 5 years of full-time sworn law enforcement experience or 4 years of active duty military service in a combat arms role. As you can see, that aggressively filters the massive pool of working security guards down to a tiny fraction, virtually eliminating the total addressable market. You are left combining catastrophic legal liability with an unsustainably small customer base. From an operational standpoint, developing a specialized curriculum and securing long gun ranges for this program offers zero viable return on investment. If lawmakers had consulted experienced trainers, the consensus would have been clear. Long guns belong strictly in the hands of law enforcement agencies that already possess the infrastructure, policies, and accountability frameworks required to manage them. If the goal is actually to elevate the capabilities of private security, the focus needs to remain on the tools you already carry every day. Real improvement comes from mastering your handgun under high-stress, realistic conditions. That is exactly why Alliance Training and Testing partners with Royal Range. We believe in providing the industry benchmark for capability building instruction, focusing heavily on the skills you will actually use on duty. We prioritize advanced programs that directly reduce risk in the field, specifically courses like Low Light Essentials and reality-based training. Skip the hype around the new rifle legislation. If you want to train smarter, we invite you to enroll in our standard Armed Guard certification, our advanced handgun courses, or the state-mandated Dallas's Law training with Alliance. True professional capability is built on mastering practical, risk-conscious fundamentals. Alliance training and testing is the first practical step towards starting your career in the Tennessee security industry.